Okay, OMI homies. Yesterday we had a swap of the OMI token from the Go chain to the ERC20. Now, it's been done on Bitforex. I'm not sure about the other exchanges. And there's a lot of questions now about how to get this token from the exchange back into Trust Wallet or back onto or now into cold storage wallets, just like the Ledger and the one that I'm using, the Descent Biometric. Now, the Descent one, which is what we'll be using for this, is pretty similar to what else you use. The process will be very, very similar. Now, the one that I've got, it's a fingerprint scanner thing, so if you want to send OMI or Ethereum or whatever, you've got to scan your thumbprint or your fingerprint in order to log into the account and authorize it. Now, a few things to note first. I'm not a videographer. I don't do this, so the video might be a bit choppy. But the addresses that you use have got to be perfect, and by that I mean that the contract address which you've been provided on the ECOMI article, and Bitforex also sent out a email that had all the information on there too. You've got to use that. Make sure there's no spaces in it before you accept it. And if you're sending, say, ERC20 ECOMI tokens to an ERC20 address, you've got to make sure you use the ERC20 address. If you send it as Go to an ERC20 address, it's pretty much gone. So check and double check to make sure you're using the correct address and the correct chain. So first off, we'll use the cold storage wallet one. We'll go through that and I'll show you what I did. I sent the minimum 260,000 OMI, which is a lot of OMI if you want to do like a test amount. Bit nerve-wracking, I will say, but it did go through and it was fine. But really, I think Bitforex should kind of change that so you can do a smaller amount. But let's get to it. Okay, so I've already logged into my Descent account and I've authorized it with my thumbprint, and we are now here. So you can see the list of coins. We need to add a new custom token. Make sure you delete your old one first, the old OMI, providing there's nothing in it, and then we select add custom token on the top right, and then select the ERC20 chain, which is what we'll be doing. If it asks for a fee account, just choose Ethereum. You don't need actually Ethereum in there. And then paste the contract address in the top. And it should populate your symbol and your decimals automatically. If it doesn't, symbol is OMI, decimals is 18. That'll be in the description below as well. And then just confirm it. And it'll say make sure the decimals is correct. And then name your account. This can be anything you want, but I've just called it OMI because that is OMI. I'm going to create, and it'll create the account. It'll get you your send addresses, your receive addresses, and all that. Takes a bit of time. Okay, so that's all done. So from the cold storage standpoint, it is pretty much finished. If we scroll down, you'll be able to see that the new coin is called OMI and it's on the ERC20. There we go. There's nothing in it, not worth anything. And we are now ready to receive our brand new OMI, our ERC20 stuff, into that account. So go to receive and get your receive address and copy it. Done. Okay, and now we go to Bitforex. Now I've already transferred the 260,000, but we'll do the whole amount, 3 million whatever. So click onto your OMI, go to withdraw, and then it'll at the top you can see there OMI or OMI ERC20. Now make sure you select ERC20. If you select the other OMI, it will just send your Go tokens, so your OMI on the Go chain out. I've already inputted my withdrawal address because I've done this before. we'll click max, and then we will go to withdrawal. Yeah, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna cry myself to sleep tonight. But I'll have to verify, so SMS verification. We'll get the text in a sec. Bang that in, and then OK. And that's done. 3 million OMI gone. Hopefully it will reappear at the other end. And that's it. It does take a while for it to go through. I think the 260,000 I did took, I don't know, an hour and a half, maybe. So yeah, just wait. And if you go into your Bitforex thing, your order book, it will actually have the transfer in there, and you'll be able to see the process of it, how far along it is. You can cancel it as well at this point, so it'll be a mad scrabble to get there if you've screwed it up. And yeah. So now we can see here, this is my descent page, and I've logged back in, re-verified it, and it says my account value is 0. You think, oh, it hasn't worked, where's it gone? Don't panic. The reason is because it's a custom coin, so it doesn't have a value associated with it, and we are in the middle of the exchange of the swap as well still. So you see there, 260,000, which was the original amount of OMI that I put in as a tester. If we log on to the chain, you can see there, max total supply, scroll down, and there it is, 260,000 OMI, value 0, whatever, it's fine. That will probably update itself when the transition is finished. So that's fine, that's alright. And then you can transfer it out too. Now, a word on the gas fees. Now, to get it from Bitforex to the cold storage wallet, it was about $45. To get it from this wallet on the Ethereum chain to send it back to Bitforex, that 260,000 OMI was actually $95 to send back, which obviously isn't cheap. It's not great, but we're just going to hodl it until it's worth a fortune. So you can see there that my entire amount has actually shown up in the account. Now notice that the value is 0. It does say that on the Etherscan as well, but that is probably because the migration is still taking place. It's also a custom token, so that might be why. That will probably update itself when it's all finished. Okay, so Trust Wallet is pretty similar. Tap the two things on the top right corner and then go all the way down to the bottom and you'll see Add Custom Token. And it's the same thing. So paste in the contract address. It will not fill in the information for you. Paste that in. Ethereum network, and the name can be anything you want. So OMI. The symbol is OMI. And the decimals, like before, is 18. Click done, and that's it. It's finished. You now have your send and receive addresses, and it should be on your main page. Yep, so right at the bottom, OMI. And you have send and receive. So there's your receive address thing, and that is what you would put into Bitforex, like in the previous example, to get your ERC20 into Bitforex. So just another disclaimer before we finish up. Make sure that the contract address that you use has come from ECOMI or Bitforex, whatever. Don't copy it from any third-party website, and if someone gives it to you, just don't. Even though I've linked it in the description below, and it is the correct one, I would even then say go to the official ECOMI article and copy and paste that exact code. There will be people out there who just want to see the world burn, and they'll send you a address that has a couple of digits wrong, and they'll just laugh when it all goes tits up. So yeah, good luck. Best wishes for the future. I think it's a very bright future ahead. Support the content creators, the real Randy Chavez, Wendy Stabalis, and Cavell Anderson, all those people, and let's get OMI to the top. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. You don't have to like or subscribe because I'm not a YouTube creator. I just knocked this together. So I hope this helps. And should I say not financial advice? Everyone else says that. Whatever. Alright. Thanks guys. Good luck. And bye bye.